Hello YouTube, B3 here, back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over a great figure. It is the SH Monsterarts SpaceGodzilla from Tamahashi Nations and Bandai. Yes, this is a beautiful figure. I finally decided to just pick it up after Christmas. You know, I was like, I've been wanting this SpaceGodzilla since it came out, and I might as well get it. Amazon was almost out, and now the ones on Amazon are all, you don't get that free shipping offer like you did with Amazon, you know. Amazon ran out. Now you got it from the little private people. I don't really know. I'm bad at websites, so. Anyways, yeah, SpaceGodzilla. Super cool. Been wanting it forever. Finally got it. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I mean, the first SpaceGodzilla figure I ever had was the Roaring Trendmasters one. And this guy here, oh my gosh, wow, okay. We'll get further into it, but right now, let's check out the packaging. I know you guys love that import packaging. Alright everyone, here's SpaceGodzilla's box. You got a picture of the monster himself up front here. SH Monsterarts, SpaceGodzilla, Tamahashi Nations, Bandai. The window goes around. Says SpaceGodzilla, SH Monsterarts on the side. Several pictures on the back, lots of, you know, Japanese stuff. Movie poster. SpaceGodzilla in several poses, and him posed with his accessories, which we'll get to in a bit. Then a picture of the figure on the side. There's his chest back there, SpaceGodzilla. Really cool. So now about we get to some accessories. Yes. Now you know SpaceGodzilla is an old monster art because he comes with a beam effect. Yeah, we don't really get these nowadays. Not as much anyways. And it's his Corona Beam, which is super awesome. Blasts out of his mouth hole, knocks Godzilla down. Gotta love it. You can also use it as the Maser effect for Kiryu if you have the Kiryu figure. So, if you want to put it with your Kiryu, that's fine with me. But, yeah, and it doesn't just come with a Tamahashi base stand thing. It comes with this awesome crystal one, which is super cool. Let's bring all this up for a closer look, actually. Look at this crystal stand. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This could be an effect piece even if it wasn't a stand. I mean, this is fantastic looking. It's beautiful. It's just got the ground, probably from Bass Island, or whatever the island was. And the crystals that SpaceGodzilla come up, you just plug the Tamahashi stand in, it comes up and plugs into the bottom of the Corona Beam there, which is also spectacular, nice and clear. It does have paint detail on it too, a little sparkly paint. And up here, I guess that's paint. I mean, this all looks great. It all looks super great. So he comes with some pretty cool accessories right there. And don't worry, it comes with instructions. Now, SpaceGodzilla is a pretty awesome monster himself. I mean, this figure is... oh... As you can see, the detail and paint are movie accurate in the finest sense. This could be real. Ah, man. I mean, I'm impressed with all my monster arts. My Fire Rodan, my Godzilla Jr., my Godzilla 64, my Comic-Con Godzilla, my Destroya. But, I don't know. Something about this guy hits me hard. It might be because SpaceGodzilla figures are normally, not as accurate and, you know, monstrous looking. My Bandai Creation one looks a little silly. But this is beautiful. Look at that. You got a clear horn on the top of his head. I mean, his mouth is all full of detail, completely painted, individually sculpted teeth. You got all the red coming up on the crystals, which are pointy. Very, very pointy. They are sharp. They are very sharp. He's got his claws, all his red here, and start shades of blue, and there's purple where his toes connect to his claws here. He's got his ball knees and these spines, they're all pearlized. They look beautiful, 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 beautiful. And they go all the way down his tail to his end spikes, which are also very, very sharp. I mean, wow. Incredible. The bottom's even painted. The bottom is even painted. Detail on the bottom of the feet. I mean, this is a monstrosity. This is a monstrosity. And detail's not even the best part. Not even the best part. Because you have articulation, which is also superb. I mean, they've been improving since the articulation on this guy, but it's still pretty fantastic. I mean, jaw articulation, all kinds of movement in the head and neck here. You just move them all around. And you have this torso joint here, which you can move about. The arms have a lot of articulation. You can move them all around. And the joints are well hidden too. Very well hidden. Lots of movement. Lots of movement on this guy. You got his knee bend. You got this to cover up the joints. And lots of rotation in there as well. Lots of movement on the foot. And the tail is segmented, so you can pretty much just pose it however you want. If you want it laying down, you kind of curved. If you want it curved up, curved down. Really cool. You can't get him in his flying mode, but that is because when he's in flying mode, for those of you who don't know, like, there are crystals bigger than his shoulder ones just all coming out of his back, and that would have been expensive. So, yeah, that might be a cool effect piece or something that you could snap on, but it's never going to happen, so whatever. I don't really care anyways, because he's going to be sitting on the ground in my collection. But, I mean, he's super awesome. Oh. So now I'll get into some size comparisons. Now here's SpaceGodzilla with some fellow Monsterarts. First up, he is with the Comic-Con exclusive Godzilla right here. Very cool, very cool. And it's the same sculpt as the Godzilla that came out shortly before him, the first Godzilla from Monsterarts. So, that's pretty awesome. So you know both of them scale up well with SpaceGodzilla here, obviously. SpaceGodzilla is a little bit bigger, but that's what he's supposed to be. So, yeah, they look great together. And then you got, if you want your Godzilla powered up or meltdown, like I like mine right now, it looks great. And then here he's with one of these smaller Monsterarts, the SH Monsterarts Fire Rodan. And you know, Fire Rodan was not a man in a suit, it was just a puppet, so it was smaller. But I think they work great together too, so scaling up great with your other Monsterarts. They're Heisei Monsterarts anyways. I don't have any Millennium or, well, I do have one show of Monsterart, but he doesn't scale up that well with him. Now here is our SpaceGodzilla with some cheap vinyls, you know. First up, the Bandai Creation King Caesar. Really cool figure, and I know that he's supposed to be twice as big because he's Heisei and he's Showa, but it doesn't matter to me. I like them all on the same scale, so I think they look good together, you know. I can see that brawl going down. And then here he is with the Bandai Japan Dinosaur from Ultraman Mebius. Yeah, I use Dinosaur a lot in my reviews, actually. But Dinosaur might be a little short for this. I want to say he is, because I feel like I'd want my Dinosaur to fight SpaceGodzilla at this level-ish. But, yeah, I'm fine with it, you know. I can live. I can live. So, yeah, sounds good to me. So, really, I think he scales up well with your cheap vinyls, because this isn't a big deal, and this looks great. So, yeah, your 6-inch vinyls, it's going to work just fine with. I showed him with an Ultra Monster, but now here he is with an Ultra. It is the just Ultraman from the new Ultra Hero series. And, you know, I think they work fine together with Ultraman fully erect and SpaceGodzilla over there. I think that's a good sizing right there. And then here he is with a Gamera figure. And I also wanted to show a Trin Master because I like showing Trin Masters. And I show this one a lot because it's the only Gamera Trin Master I have. The Gamera Trin Master is Jaiga! It's the Missile Horn one. Obviously, they do not scale up well together. But then again, if you're going with 50 meter Gamera, 100 meter, you know, Godzilla scale, that might be fine. But, still, no for me. It's a no for me. But, yeah. So he's going to scale up well with your other Monsterarts and your other 6-inch, 7 inches cheap vinyls. But he's not going to scale up well with your 5 and 4-inch figures or Gashapons. He's not going to scale up well with like your 8-inch, 12-inch figures either. So all in all, what do I think of the SH Monsterarts SpaceGodzilla figure? Well, compared to some newer Monsterarts, his articulation is a little limited. But compared to most kaiju figures ever, his articulation is spectacular. So I'm going to roll with it. It's great, and the detail is immaculate. I mean, look, you can see that little webbing in his mouth when you open his mouth all the way. That's part of his jaw. That's super awesome. I mean, the paint, the detail, the articulation, it's so beautiful. And he comes with an awesome beam effect, something we don't get nowadays. We don't get beam effects, and it comes with an awesome sculpted stand. This, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say about this stand. It's like lots of Tamashii stands are just a flat little piece of plastic with the stand. You can get that with any figures, and you can buy them by themselves. But this stand is, you can only get with your SpaceGodzilla. And it's beautiful. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So, I gotta give this figure 4 out of 5 stars. Just kidding! Ha! 5 out of 5 for this guy. I mean, compared to some other Monsterarts, his articulation's, you know, a little limited, as I said. But who cares? He's probably the best SpaceGodzilla figure we will ever have. This SpaceGodzilla figure is... it's beautiful. I'm gonna freaking cry. Freaking cry! But, yeah, I mean, he's obviously not for children. Don't get it for your kids. He's got lots of pointy parts, lots of small parts, very fragile. So, yeah, but, I mean, he's a great figure. For your adult collection, I mean, fantastic. Fantastic. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. 5 out of 5 stars. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Links to our Facebook page. Links to Twitter. We'll follow you back on Twitter. Links to the FIGPLA podcast. Our fellow YouTuber, Corticon. Check out his channel. And I talk about action figures, comic books, movies, all kinds of cool stuff in there. And then you have my other YouTube channels, Super Friends Benefits. It's my gaming channel. And then you have the Slender Happening, my horror and drama channel. Not to mention Beat 3 Productions, which is my main channel. You got action figure stuff on there, you got comic book stuff on there, movies, all kinds of awesome junk. All kinds of awesome junk on there. So be sure to check that out as well. Alright, you guys, that's it for this review. As I said, 5 out of 5 stars. Thank you all so much for watching. Feedback is appreciated. I'll see you all later.